Okay, so part of your this is video number three. Video number three is about function notation. Function notation is part of what you'll be practicing on Khan Academy today. Just making sure that you understand what the symbols mean. And specifically, we're talking about things like this, right? And so I do need you to remember that that symbol does not mean f times 1. We're not multiplying anything. It's a symbol that says we're looking at the function named f, and we're looking specifically when my input or my x is 1. And usually when you see this, that means we want to find out what is the y or output of that x value. And so f of 1 is the function notation that says, using the function f, what is the y value, what is the output when my input or my x is 1? So when it says evaluate f of 1, that means my x is 1. So this number right here, 1, is telling me I am looking at this when x is 1. What is the y value on the graph? In this case, the graph, because we're not given the equation. But what is the value of the function, in this case, the graph, at that point? Well, that would be this point right here, and the y value is -2. That's simple, right? So if I asked you, what is f of 2, f of 2 means go to the f function, which in this case is a graph, it's a picture. When my input is 2, when my x is 2, so we're looking at this. When x is 2, where's the graph? What y value is the graph at? Well, the graph is right here. Oops, wrong color. The graph is right here, and that y value is 0, right? Now that's different. Let me erase all this. That's different than if I ask you, what is f of x equals, let's say, 1. Now I'm asking you, using the function f, what is the x value that produces an output of 1? Well, now this says, okay, here's the output of 1. Where does that happen? Well, that happens here, and that happens here. And we're going to say that that's x value is about, what is that, -1.25. We're going to say about -1.25 and about positive 2.25. Because at those two x values, that's where the output of 1 is, or the y value of 1 is. So function notation is going to be kind of a guiding and a useful tool that we're going to use in the final 9 weeks. So I need you to remember how to read it, what it means. The number inside the parentheses is your input or your x value most of the time, and then your output is your y value most of the time. We'll be using different variables, but if you just think of input output, and then it's not multiplication f times 2, it's the function f evaluated at my input of 2. What is the output when my input is 2? That's all function notation means.